I just read this book. It's titled, as you can see, Getting Everything You Can Out of All You've Got. And the subtitle is 21 Ways You Can Outthink, Outperform, and Outearn the Competition. It's by Jay Abraham. And Jay Abraham is one of these gurus who old school people will be familiar with, but youngsters, young pups, and young gals might not be because he started in the 70s and he's an older guy and he's not on YouTube or Instagram or any of this other Insta nonsense that's out there. And so Jay Abraham, and the one description that I like on the cover, somebody said a mother lode of techniques to turn your customers into your best sales force. So the expression mother lode, I think that is the most accurate description of this book. It's a thick book. It's 300 and something pages. And let me just read to you this one bit here, which I think sums it up. Where is it on page? Jay says, I'm going to show you how to recognize the income and success increasing connections that are all around you. I will give you proven strategies and detailed examples how to leverage those strategies so you can turn them into greater income, respect, power, and success. And when you do, your life will never be the same. Leverage is kind of one of the words that he owns. And he's a direct marketing guy. He'll teach you in here about how to do lead generation advertising, why you should even almost lose money to gain customers to whom you can later mine for profit. He'll teach you about how to write great sales copy. He will teach you about how to use referrals. He will teach you about, and like I said, leverage is a key word that he is kind of co-opted or at least seen as an expert in. He'll teach you how to develop joint ventures. In other words, why try to go out and buy a bunch of customers or find a bunch of customers or persuade a bunch of customers when somebody might already have them? Why not go up to the person who has that relationship, who has those customers, try to figure out how you can, I don't know if the word is parasite, or how you can somehow get a piece of that action rather than start from scratch. And so he is this super expensive, highly respected strategic business coach. And what he does now is he works not with peons like me, but with big corporations and tries to get them to do all sorts of things like movie tie-ins and joint ventures with other companies that can put many zeros or add many zeros to the bottom line. So that's kind of where he is, and I would highly recommend this book. It's got about 236 reviews. Even though it's 16 years old, this is not dated information. The section on the internet is a little funny just because he talks about stuff like Alta Vista and Lycos, and those of us who are older will get a kick out of that. And you maybe could skip that one section on the internet, because the internet, you could read a book on the internet from 2 years ago and it's defunct. This is 17 years ago. But everything else there is evergreen and extremely, I would say, mind-bending or mind-blowing and helpful, right? If you're in any type of business, you cannot read this book without having the wheels start spinning in your head and getting a bunch of ideas. So again, getting everything you can out of all you've got. One of these books that's under the radar. Maybe I'll make my son read it next. I'll probably make him read it. And actually, I think he started it, but maybe I'll make him finish it, and we'll see what his review sounds. Actually, a couple things. One, I needed to fix my collar. I just saw that in the recording. And there was one thing I wanted to mention. One of Jay's metrics, or one of the lenses that he looks at business, is this. He says there are three things you need to focus on as a business. You need to get more customers. You need to get them to spend more money, and you need to get them to buy more often. So those are the big levers, and these are the things that are the three guideposts or three beacons you should always be focusing on. Where you focus all your actions on getting more customers, getting them to spend more money, getting them to buy more often. These are the numbers. These are the exponents in your business. And I wanted to show you what it looks like on the screen there after I fix my collar. I will see you in the next video.